Princess Odette was born in a kingdom surrounded by enchanted forests and a vast lake of crystal-clear water. From childhood, she was known for her beauty, her kindness, and the strange bond she shared with the swans on the lake. Her father, King William, wished for her to marry Prince Derek, the heir to a neighboring kingdom. The two grew up together, and although they did not get along at first, they eventually fell in love. But there was someone watching everything from the shadows. The powerful sorcerer Rothbart desired to rule the kingdom. To seize the throne, he decided to use Odette as a pawn in his scheme. One night, Rothbart abducted the princess and took her to the enchanted lake. There, he cast a terrible curse. By day, Odette would transform into a swan. Only at night could she regain her human form. There was only one way to break the spell. Someone had to truly love her and declare that love before the moon vanished. Derek set out in search of the princess. When he finally found Odette at the lake, he did not realize that the beautiful swan was, in fact, the missing princess. Gradually, he sensed something magical about the creature. The two began spending their nights together, and Odette revealed her true identity. Derek vowed to break the curse, but Rothbart discovered the plan. During a grand ball at the castle, the sorcerer created an illusion, making Derek believe that another woman was Odette. Deceived, the prince declared his love to the wrong person. At the lake, Odette felt her heart break. The moon began to fade. Derek realized the truth too late and raced to the lake. Finding Odette transformed back into a swan, he finally understood that his love did not depend on her human appearance. He held the swan in his arms and declared, "I would love you even if the whole world could not recognize who you are." At that moment, a golden light envelops the lake. The curse begins to lift. Rothbart appears to stop the spell from breaking, sparking a magical battle between him and Derek. As the first ray of sunlight touches the lake, Rothbart is defeated. Odette returns to her human form for good. The kingdom is saved. And, before everyone, Derek asks for her hand in marriage. Months later, the lake where Odette had lived as a swan transforms into a royal garden filled with white flowers. On the wedding day, hundreds of swans fly over the castle as Odette walks down the aisle wearing a magnificent white gown inspired by swan feathers. And so, the princess who was once condemned to live as a swan became the queen of a kingdom where no one would ever again need to hide who they truly were.